mini camera.
Mini camera, yeah. We're down here at the Otford Tunnel, Stanwell Park entrance, and they're soon going to build this into the cycle walkway. So we thought we'd come down and see if it's still open or if they've started work on it. So I'm with my friend Julie, and this is the first time. Oh, hear the train going through the tunnel. And this is the road up, so we don't know what to expect. So that's where we've come down from, or come up from. And it's just beautiful drizzling type day where it's nice and cool. So as we get a little bit closer, we'll start again. Okay, so we've come up near the entrance, the mouth of the Otford Tunnel, and well, from what I noticed from about a year ago is how much the bush on both sides has overgrown. So I don't think any work has started yet, but you wouldn't even know really that there's a trail through here. So all this will pretty much have to be cut down when they eventually build this. So it's a lot of overhang. We're nearly at the entrance now. Fingers crossed nothing's locked. Because there will come a day when we come down here to walk through that everything will be locked or construction's underway. The door's open, so that is the Otford Tunnel. Take a picture. Alright, we're going to gear up, start putting our flashlights on, our hats and everything, and start the 1.5 kilometre trek from Stanwell Park end to Otford end. Alright, we're going to start the walk in. We've got the torches today, we've got the DX80. So you should be able to see what's inside. What's that hanging up there? Can you see it?
Yeah.
Every time I come down here, this just seems to get more and more eroded. Look at that. So this is where they collapsed the tunnel back in the World War II, I think it was, and they built this years afterwards. Oh, it's just a bit of tin or something on the old gate. Wow. Bart's still here. Jeez, there's a lot of flies. A hell of a lot of flies. I'll take a picture up there. Maybe if there was like a little earthquake or something around Stanwell Park, this would collapse, I reckon. See, it's on a lean.
Yeah, man, that does look tough.
It does look tough, doesn't it?
Can we get out any other way?
Well, we can get out the other side as long as it's not locked.
Okay.
Feel that breeze?
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
Like that. With our torch.
Alright, what we'll do, we'll pause here and we'll start back up once we get halfway where the old cherry picker is. Alright, we're about halfway up now and we're coming up to the famous bathtub that we still don't know how it got here. I think that someone has dropped it from this big emission stack up here. Others think when this tunnel gets flooded, someone has floated it down. So I'm not quite sure who's correct. Now we're going to see the cherry picker, the bathtub, and this amazing looking cathedral-like emission stack right above our heads here. If you can see up here. People used to abseil down once upon a time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
See the little grate? See how they've grated it off the top there?
Oh yeah.
Amazing. That's where it's come from. That's what? Yeah, they got a rope. Yeah, someone's like a noose mucking around. And this is the famous digger or loader, I don't know what it is, but this is what they're going to have to try to remove when they're building the cycle walkway here eventually when they start it this year. I can only imagine how long this thing has been here for. I don't remember this little bit here. Where has this come from? This thing here I think's been washed down in some flood as well. I don't remember that being there. Cherry picker. You see how far the wheels are in the dirt? Gives you some idea how long it's been here for. Although these ones, it looks like someone's moved it. And this one, so have a look at this one here. See how far that one's in?
There's something no animals live in here, huh?
Well, the bats do. That's pretty much about it. So. Alright, we can see the light at the end of the tunnel. That's what it looks like up there. You can see that little light in the distance. And if we fire up the DX80 to 32,000 lumens, this will give you an idea what it looks like. So that's where we're going. So as soon as we exit, we'll start up again. We've just come up a little bit further. I just want to see if this reverberates on the actual footage, because we're standing in a spot where it just seems to echo on all sides. Yo! Yo! Listen to that. We could use that in a horror film. Alright, let's go, Dorothy. Not far to go on the yellow brick road. Okay, we're nearly to the exit of the Otford Tunnel, and we've come across a little bat sleeping. If you can see it up there, here he goes. Whoa! There he goes. The Batman. Is he going to come back up? Or is he going to find itself another little spot That'd be cool if you started coming back up this way. Capture it on film. No, it's gone. And these other ones flew up this way. They come down a fair way just to nest, or just to rest. Last time we came here at night time, it was full of them. I'm nearly to the exit now, so we'll start up again once we reach the exit point of the Otford Tunnel. So I've got a little yabby moving away slowly. And here it goes. Quite a decent size, isn't it?
Yeah, he's edible.
Yeah, absolutely. So it must be a nice little stream under here. Alright, we're nearing to the end now of the Otford Tunnel. Always a pleasure to walk through. Love it. Really going to miss it when they do it all up and everyone walks through this. It's just one less place for all us guys that love to explore. See the bats? They're flying around down here. There it is. I reckon it's going to pass us. So we're going to take the chance. The dark night. It's gone down the other way. Did a nice Yui. Nothing in here, no more yappies. How's your head torch? Is it still shining brightly? Oh, fantastic, those little O-light torches. Alright, we're now coming up to the remains of the mushroom farming that was used back in the 60s, I think. Someone's actually lifted that one up. Is it?
Yep.
A yabby. This is all that's left from back of the day. Compressors, refrigerators, electrical pulleys, wiring. You've got the old switch here. This would have been a nice little setup for him back then. Nice little money spinner. Cobwebs hanging from the top. Feel the breeze. Let's see what the weather's like outside. It's been nice and dry in here. See, someone's even cleared this up a little bit. I remember having to jump over everything here. You want to just pull that out and see if it's a nice big firecracker? This thing here, you want to just turn it around and see if it's a firecracker? Spin it around, I want to see what it's called.
Glow sticks.
Oh, glow sticks. Oh, okay. I suppose you wouldn't want to let firecrackers off in here. Oh, it's raining alright. These were his benches. We are now exiting the Otford Tunnel, Otford side, and it is pouring down. Absolutely pouring down. Well, not pouring, but turn your torch off. Yes, that come close a little bit. Are you taking a picture? Are you taking a video? Go up and have a look. Give us that torch, I'll take it off. Let's see what's up here. Don't get too wet. Actually, we'll pause now, maybe start up a little bit further. Alright, the rain has stopped a little bit, and we're going to go for a bit of a wander up here. See if the grass is freshly mowed from the locals. I'd love to actually come down here when they make the start of preparing this. Just how they're going to get all the machinery and everything down in through here. Are they going to have to cut through the train tracks up here, or are they going to come through the Stanwell Park end? Used to be sheds all along there before. Wow. See how it just opens up to like an oasis? If you head along here, see how beautifully the lawn's been manicured and mowed here. The locals that live, their backyards back onto this old section of the old railway line here. They keep all this in pristine condition. So they come out here, they do all the weeding up here. I remember speaking to one of the ladies who was so kind. She actually said to me, but if you ever want to come down this way, just come and knock on the front door and you can walk through the house and you can enter it from my backyard. That's how nice she was. You can hear the frogs. It's beautiful here. Looks like an old coolabah tree. So these are all the homes that back on to the old railway tunnel. No one really says anything. You know, they've got pot plants down here, they've planted trees. I gather the council doesn't say a word because they keep it in such beautiful condition. See, they've planted new plants up here where there used to be weeds. Oh, nice hole here, it's collapsed. Isn't it nice? Look at the beautiful bench here. Make an awesome picture. Can you hear that? It's like ducks or something. Or maybe dogs. Looks like dogs are howling. I think this is where the lady was that came down. This is, yeah, but because these... And they maintain it, yeah. She told me about this bridge here last time, how much effort it took her husband. It's a nice hole, be careful of the hole there. How much effort it took her husband to put it in. And she was giving us... That's the current line up the top there. And that's it. It pretty much comes to an end down here. If you keep on going, you'll end up at the Otford train station. See, there's the signals up the top there that you can just see. Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
Isn't it beautiful? So we could go all the way up there, but that just goes up to the Otford station.
Where's all the crayfish come from? I'd like to go yabbing.
Yeah, well, we'll find somewhere where there's heaps of yabbies. Alright, look at all the beautiful, everything's in bloom. Very nice. Alright, well, that's the tour from outside the Otford Tunnel on the Otford end. So we'll pause here and start up again when we're just about to enter and head back home. Bye. Okay, we're starting the big walk back through the tunnel. Just to show you on my feet here, plenty of leeches inside the tunnel, so that's blood left over from a leech that I just flicked off. Confined space. Danger. Alright, we're entering from the Otford end, and we are going to exit Stanwell Park end this time around. So we'll bid you farewell from Otford. As I said before, you never ever get sick of this tunnel, and I really am going to miss it once they turn it into that walk cycleway, sort of trip down from Cronulla, wherever it is. Adios. Okay, we're about the quarter of the way in, and look at the little yabby here. Actually probably wants to go back into the water, spinning around the other way. Let's see him arc up. Let's see, go back. Get in your water there. Mate, he's a fair way out compared to the water all the way down there. See how he's curled his tail? So he's walked up all the way from down over here, where those other ones are really flourishing under the water. He's going to be stuck. Yeah, possibly. Good spotting. Alright, we'll start up again if we find any other amazing creatures. Alright, we've come down a little bit further. We've got a baby yabby just here moving in the water. And we've got this big fella there. It's filled with yabbies. Haven't got any more anyway. Oh, where did that one go? Under the rock there. Yabby Central. Where's this little one gone? Reckon we can catch him? Will they give me a nasty bite, you reckon? No, I'm not going to be able to catch him. Where's he gone? In the dirt. He's actually dug himself down. I remember we tried to catch one. Huh? Oh, yeah. We tried to catch one last time, it was just too quick for us.
You know, you get a piece of cotton and bread on the end, and that's how you catch them.
There you go.
Water.
Stay there. Oh, he's arced up. Whoa. Alright, off you go. Got his claws up. Better that one than the other one. Alright. Alright, we're nearing the end, and would you believe it, I'm not quite sure when we were reading this on the way in, if we were so focused on this that we didn't notice some little gumboots here. Now, I swear to God, we both swear to God, that these little boots were not here on the way up. Now, we could be wrong, but how freaky is that for us just to walk back down and find so. And funnily enough, that's from my old thongs.
And look, platform 9 3/4.
Yeah. So they've just appeared from nowhere. We actually stopped at this point to read this. Now if we were reading this from here, so we're here reading it, we're walking along here, could we have missed them? There's no way in the world we would have missed those. We would have seen those out of the corner of our eye, because we were always looking back as well. How strange is that? Alright, well, I'm nearly exiting now. Maybe we'll come across the little boy that owns them.
No, he went off platform 9 3/4.
That's what?
He went off platform 9 3/4.
Maybe there's a secret cavity behind that little place there. Feel the wind now that we're close to the door. The dog legs to the right, and that's it. You got a runny nose?
Yeah.
That wind is just strong. I bet you that's coming through the camera too. That wind, I don't think it's going to sound all that good. If it's coming through my ears, it's definitely coming through the camera. Might as well stop now just in case. Alright, the tour of Otford Tunnel is once again complete. We have exited safely. And we are now off. If the weather holds, it looks like it has stopped and it's just overcast, no drizzle. We are now off to do the Sublime Point walk. That's going to be fun. 50 odd minutes straight up the Sublime Point lookout. Adios.